been a while, hasn't it? Where have I been? How have I been feeling? What am I grateful for today? For one thing, the British weather today is absolutely beautiful. I'm squinting because the window's right here. And for some reason, my eyes are very sensitive to light. I've heard that it's something to do with blue eyes. I'm not sure if that's true. Yes, some blue eyes get it because we haven't got this other thing that other eyes have. I don't know. Could all be a load of bull. Anyway, focus. I've already got distracted. Where have I been? I've been really focused on my hypnotherapy business. Oh my gosh, wish me luck, people. I can get through this. Also, you may be like a bit wobbly because I'm trying out this MagSafe tripod. It's like an extendable one, got it from Amazon. And I just love how the phone just went perfect, suctioned on. Easy peasy, none of this trying to clamp it in and then try not to damage your phone. So I'm currently recording on my Samsung Galaxy Ultra 26, I believe. I think so. Where was I? Yeah, so focusing on my business. And my gosh, it has been so difficult and stressful and overwhelming and time consuming and mental capacity it's taken, because I'm not someone, I might be here recording a video and uploading to YouTube, but it took me a while to figure out how to even do that. It's been so hard to figure out how to make a website. I've chose Squarespace, so that's where I created my website. It seemed the most simple-ish for my brain. I've done the bare essentials to get it going. I don't like this content already. Do I carry on? I'm like icking at everything I've just said and how I'm saying it, and then potentially forgetting what I've said already and not saying what I did want to say or intend. I haven't planned what to say, but I just don't like that thing where you miss bits out and you come off recording, you're like, I forgot to say this. Why didn't I say that? Why did I say it like this? Take a moment. So I managed to create my website. It is very simple and basic, but I plan to hopefully in the future work with someone that knows it a bit more better and is professional in that area. I'm not a professional at technology, social media, what do they call it, graphic design, everything that I've needed to require to sort of know. But I've done my website, I've done my Instagram, I created a Facebook the other day because I heard that you can get a business side to it. So I'm not interested in the personal Facebook, but you have to have a personal Facebook to be able to have this business Facebook. Not sure again how it all works, but I signed up to the Facebook, got an email to say I have been suspended before I could even use it. I just created an account, got on the home page, edited, it said to add a profile picture, added my business logo, and yeah, my account has been suspended. Not sure why or what that really means. I was really hesitant on getting Facebook. I don't know 100% why that is. I've always remained almost like a ghost on social media, and on here I'm of a different name. It's not my actual name. So it's been a mental struggle, especially getting Instagram. I'd never wanted these things, but I've come to learn it does help with business and marketing and advertising, getting yourself out there. So I've kind of had to do something I really didn't want to do and then learn how to use these things when you have no interest or desire whatsoever in these platforms. I just love watching YouTube videos. it's not hard for me to create a video. I've just pressed play on my video and it's going to record or upload it. I don't edit. I might cut the beginning or end, but that's simplish enough. And then create a thumbnail. I know how to do these things. Where with other things, you've got to think of the layout, the wording, how many words you get. Like all these things on Instagram are real. Yeah, my mind, it's just, do you want to attach this? Do you want to include this algorithm, that? And my mind is blown and I have no interest in learning it, but I do need to. So I'm trying to do the bare minimum to get me through. And my brain isn't fully retaining because I have that attitude of I'm not interested, I can't bother, I don't want to spend all my time on social media, on my phone, on my laptop. That's currently what I'm doing now. I'm just adding a bit on my website because I didn't want to add an image of me. That's the whole thing. But I've got an image. I've just got to write the little section about me that's not necessarily about me. I'm not into all that. I've really thought, what's also made it really hard is I've really thought about everything so deeply, about certain words that could be triggering for universal humans out there. I didn't want to come across a certain way. I didn't want to come across like this or that. And the mindfulness it's taken in every word. And I'm so grateful for Chat GPT. Saved my life, literally. It's helped me understand things, write things a bit better, make sense of things. Don't get me wrong, I don't make it write everything. I'll put in there what my brain is trying to understand, and then ChatGPT almost just deciphers it, makes sense of it. And when I read it back, I'm like, that's exactly what I was trying to say. And then I'll make tweaks, I'll change wording, I'll change lines, sentences. So it's never 100% what ChatGPT's done, because there is some things I'm like, nah, that's not right. But it's so helpful with everything, literally everything. I don't know if I would have been able to do it without ChatGPT, because I don't have the funds currently to pay for professionals that can do all these things. Yeah, it's been a lot. My scalp psoriasis has really flared up. My gosh, yes. And it's been really uncomfortable. I've not really had a routine. I've not really moved my body. I got into the habit of eating really well. And now, yeah, I had one day of having some alcohol and some food that I haven't really been eating. And now it's like spiraled down and down. And that's another thing I'm now trying to figure out. And then your phone, things that come up, have a way of knowing what you've been thinking. And I've been seeing a lot of content videos about your body holding on to past traumas, things like that, and how it just grows within you if you don't, I don't know the wording, if you don't give it attention, it's not right. Basically, it can just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And some people, when they get really old, they just have these outbursts or health conditions or other things that you don't necessarily know where have come from, but it can just be from that trauma, circumstances, situations that have not been nice, that have been negative, that, yeah, you're either ashamed of or whatever it is, has grown. This monstrous size has just grown bigger and bigger. And I feel like that is a part of why I'm so up and down with sticking to a routine, being consistent. I know there's many other reasons as well, but trying to understand now that I feel it's more like really physical, because my brain, I can think, oh no, this isn't blah blah, different perspective, more positive. Yes, this physical thing inside me that just pulls and drags, and the heaviness. I'm feeling very alone lately, very low, very unmotivated. I've been enjoying kind of the creative process of thinking of posts for my hypnotherapy business, but then I feel like my creativity is almost like a curse, but a blessing I can acknowledge. But I really think of every detail, and then when I'm relying on a chat GP, which is an AI, it's not even a human, it's so difficult in areas to bounce off ideas when it comes to images. I know what I want and I upload and get inspiration and try and explain it. And ChatGPT kind of is alright with the images, sort of. But the more you try and make tweaks, it becomes very, very generated looking. Generated looking? Is that the word? I think so. Have some water. It's like this. I don't like drinking out of water, plastic. I would much rather drink from a filtered tap, but the situation I'm in at the moment, it's not possible. I've had water filters as well, and again, to maintain them where I'm living, it just seems impossible. It's really difficult living in the environment I live in. But I can also recognise and appreciate that I have a roof over my head, and I have somewhere to sleep, and I have somewhere to prepare food and have water. So I'm so grateful and feel blessed for those. But I can also feel the negative space, this negative environment, the depression, the lowness, the energy. It's thick, you can really feel it. And I'm part of that. I'm part of that problem. I'm sort of, I don't know, I just don't know what to do for my content on here. I've mentioned before in previous videos, this is like my online diary journal, so what I'm doing now is part of it. But I would love to be vlogging or just doing fun things. And I have ideas, and then I'm like, no, I can't. My appearance, I'm the one holding me back, but I allow my appearance to really hold me back. I've actually challenged myself so far by uploading a picture on my website, because the clients need to see me. People need to see and make their judgment, don't they? I can't just be a ghost. They need to see, well, who's the person behind this? But, so yeah, done that, stepped out my comfort zone. Doing this is a challenge, because if I really focused on the video or even just looked at it, I'm highly, highly, highly critical of myself. Yet, this is my challenge. This is another reason why I started this channel, to just do it now. I was waiting for so long to be pretty, to be slim, to have the right teeth, to have the best skin, to have the best this, the best that. Society standards of what beautiful and attractive and all like nice to look at is. And I was like, no, just upload videos, make mistakes like that, stumble over your words, chat absolute rumble jumble, don't have a plan, don't dress nice. Just be organically yourself, and that's what I'm hoping I'm doing in these videos when I upload. We've also got some exciting projects coming up. I'm not sure how to record them fully because I'm not always going to be there, but that'll be on our other channel, the Bellathorpes, with my partner. It's exciting. I really can't wait. I really cannot wait. And I think now, knowing I have an option, I think that's what's making it even harder here, because that you just want it as quick as possible. But I need to be content with what I have now, genuinely content. And I have highs of that. Like, I'm so content, I'm so happy with what I have. I'm not happy in my life. I'm really miserable in my life. I'm really disappointed at myself where I am in life. And questioning so much, and about myself as well as a character. Like, why do I feel the need to say certain things? Or come across in a manner or react in such ways, I can know where they've stemmed from, grown from, been written from. But if I have that awareness, I need to just be better. I need to do better, because I don't like the person I am. I think I'm actually an ugly person inside and out. It's quite strong words, but I've got to be real in here. I really hate myself. I think I'm disgusting inside and out. I feel just a horrible human. Yeah, I know there's a part of me that has a good heart and positive and loving and caring and kind and thoughtful, but it's not enough. It's not. I want that percentage of me to be stronger, not this side of me that's not nice. And that's where it comes back to this thing. Is it traumas stuck within my body that are coming out? And that's why I'm so confused. When I'm doing it, I'm like, that's not me. That's not who I want to be. And then I get really upset with myself and overthink certain things. And then I feel like I can't redo it. So then I might get rid of certain friends. Well, before I know I have, because I've said, I just feel like it can't be fixed or whatever. I don't know if I worded that right. I've not got rid of friends for that reason. There'll be actual good reasons as well, like filtered friends out. But for example, I said something to a friend recently and it just come out of my mouth so impulsively. I just asked, "You've changed, like what's happened? You've changed." But there was other people at the table. Can't remember again fully the line, but it made them feel so uncomfortable and center of attention because I said this line, and I'm so disappointed and I'm so unhappy and upset at myself for doing that and making someone feel that way. And yeah, I can say, well, that's their stuff. They choose how they feel. But I need to take accountability. I was part of the reason for that, and I can 100% get it and understand it. I've apologised. They've accepted my apology. We're able, because we're close friends, we're able to talk deeper about it and stuff. But it's really plays on my mind that who do I think I am, highlighting something that I've acknowledged? Why do I have to take everything so deeper, and why can't I just keep things surface level? Not everyone wants to talk deep or hear things like that just because I might want to, or it's respecting that we are all different and we don't all process and think or feel the same way I do. And yeah, I just feel like I've got still so much to work on within myself. It just feels like a never-ending battle. And when your environment around you is so toxic and you only have, it's not only have, because I'm grateful for the friends and my partner that I have in my life. Some people don't have that at all, so I can appreciate what I do have in the humans within my life. But sometimes it's just so hard to, I don't know the words or what I'm trying to say fully. It's just been a lot. Here, my brain's like, stop being a victim, stop feeling sorry for yourself. I'm okay to feel and think and say things. I don't always have to be happy and positive. We're human, we're colourful. It's so weird talking to a phone. It's really weird. But I think I will appreciate this in the future when I look back. Because I wish I had footage and pictures of before. I don't have anything, really, at all. Because I've come so far and I'm so proud of myself. Like, so proud of myself. It's been a journey. It's been exhausting. There's points where I've just felt like giving up and think, what's the point? Like with my business, I'm doing all this effort, putting so much time and energy into it. Doing it by myself and ChatGPT and my partner helping me now and then. because he's got so much on already. So his mental capacity with my business, he hasn't got room for it, and I can respect and completely understand that. I don't even know where I was going with that. See, my emotions are just everywhere. I think I'm due on as well. What am I grateful for today? I'm grateful for my tripod turning up and having a phone to document and record this and upload it, put it out in the world, because it challenges me, it makes me uncomfortable, it really takes me out of my comfort zone. So it's all part of my growth. It's all part of my learning. I don't know if there's anything else to say. One thing I have learned with my business, just how much of a procrastinator, overthinker and perfectionist I am. My goodness. Been trying to create my business cards with ChatGPT. I think that, again, it's hard working with a robot. If I worked with a human, I think it would have been easier. And the thing is, I've got a couple of friends that are illustrators and graphic designers, but they've not been willing to help. It's been a very lonely process that has really made me think about when I've needed someone or help, they've not they, I'm not targeting someone, I've not had that around me. And when with my business, getting it started and telling my bloodline that I have a website or Instagram or I have a business, not one person has asked to see it. And the only person in my life, other than my partner, because obviously he's here, so I'm showing him, he doesn't need to ask, but the only person that's asked to actually see my Instagram, my website, them things, is one of my friends, just one friend. And I have put it out there, I have prompted conversations, and yes, one sister has asked how is it going, but that's it. And do I need them to ask? Do I need reassurance from them? No, not really. But it's just really highlighted things I already knew, and that doesn't make it easier. And it's another thing you just have to accept and move on from and be alone with. Another reason I create these videos, because there might be other people that relate to this and could say, yeah, me too. So I hope I make you not feel so alone. But to have no one ask, and you've dropped some hints, and I don't just want to be like, well, here's my website, here's my Instagram, here's my YouTube, go and share it, go and spread the word, because I want them to have that interest. I want them to have that excitement and be proud. I've got my own business. Like, that's pretty, well, I thought that's pretty cool. And I'm the first one in my bloodline, close bloodline anyway, that I'm aware of that has their own business. I'm my own boss. It's crazy. I always knew that I would eventually have my own business. I never knew what it was though, and I've had so many different jobs, done a few different training, and hypnotherapy and therapy just felt right. Yes, I do still dream of being an actress, and I'm still pulled towards singing and dancing and acting and performing, and just love it. Just, yeah, that really, I think that's where I really belong. But this has stopped me, and unfortunately within that industry you do have to look a certain way, weigh a certain weight or whatever, because it depends on the role. you've got to look a certain way for the role. And if you're not that vision, yeah. So a lot of that business is about appearance. So it's really held me back. When I get slim enough, when my teeth are straight, when my teeth are whiter, when I'm slimmer, like, oof. And I've learned that my mum used to always call me fat neck, fat chin, say I had no neck. And back as a teenager, I didn't, young child and teenager, I didn't really notice what she meant. I always, because they call me big head, forehead, honestly, the names that my mum and stepdad used to call me, those my biggest bullies. I'm just putting it out there. I don't care if they watch. Very unlikely, because they usually just watch if I do one with my partner. More interested in them. But anyway, I'm being a bit catty now, and that's okay. But now I'm really insecure. I've noticed I do have a short neck and I do have a large head. And now I feel like I just constantly look like this. Like my head and neck are going in one. I don't suit certain things now, so I'm struggling to what to wear. And I know that for this apparently the correct thing to wear is like a V-neck to elongate, but then I don't like my chest out. I don't like my cleavage out. It just, yeah, I'm so insecure of that. And my insecurities consume me. And that's another thing I think my body's holding on to. All the names I've been called, how much I've been judged, put down, is really still inside me, because I can tell myself, this body you're renting, take care of it as much as you can, and this is the body you're meant to have, this is the appearance you're meant to have. Just be grateful. It could always be a lot worse. And I'll have these thoughts, but it's not enough. My words don't appear to be powerful enough. There's this stronger power physically within that eats me up. And I'm getting to a point where I think, even if I lose weight and shed the pounds and become a bit slimmer and more comfortable in my body, I don't think it's going to be enough. And that scares me a little bit, because I don't want to go so unhealthy within myself that I'm now on the opposite end of malnutritioned. Do you say that for a female? Malnutritioned. It says mal in it, so maybe not. Female nutrition. Undernutritioned. I don't want to get to that end where your hair starts falling out, your body starts growing hair because it's so cold, or did you get what I mean? The opposite. So I'm stuck in this, like, I've even questioned, do I do the weight loss jabs because I'm so desperate to lose weight? And then I don't think I can. I feel like it's so not me, and I'd feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I'm I don't feel it would be as rewarding for my brain. I don't know. I feel like my brain would think that I'm fake, that I'm weak, that I'm a loser, that, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me and who I am. Yeah, I'm so desperate to lose weight. Yeah, I'll eat all this food and then moan about it. That's the thing. Apparently this is something that's inside you that conflicts with your brain up here and what you want, and then your actions and physical stuff isn't mirroring that. So I need to find where I can release this. I don't know if it's a somatic therapist. I was seeing one actually and was just doing breathing. It weren't fully helpful. It's not what I thought it was, but I know there's apparently like breath work that releases things. Kerry Cantona recently spoke about it on a podcast, and she said she went to a breath work person and that released something in her that now she didn't even know she could feel different. But yeah, so I don't know. I need to find a specialist. My partner will laugh at that, because I always say I need a specialist in this, this and this. However, I will end the video here, because I could just keep talking. There's been just so much up here, and I'm hoping talking to this, uploading it, might make my brain feel less overwhelmed. And yeah, just give me a break a little bit, and I'm gonna get back to my website and finish my about section. I should really go for a walk. It's so beautiful outside, but then I'm going to get hot and bothered and chafy, sweaty and smelly and stressy and more annoyed and agitated. Oh my God, don't I complain? Anyway, I'm going to go because someone's about to do their hedge trimmer. Head trimmer, yeah. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time and energy, especially if you've got to the end of this. I am dreading going around to the other side to see how long I've been filming and how long I've been talking for. I do appreciate you. I wonder what you're grateful for, because it's probably not me blabbering on like this. Thank you for watching.